Well, hi, I'm Jeffrey Daugherty, the Christian whistleblower, and this is NCK Live. We try to do it every Sunday unless I'm moving or something crazy is happening. And it's a get-together, really, and we need to start doing it live. It's obviously recorded today. But what we do is we try to get together, we try to talk about some things as if we were, together in a fellowship situation. So if you have questions, if you have comments, please feel free to go ahead and forward them to me. But I just wanted to talk today for a few minutes about the whole concept of a shepherd. And those of us that have come out of any type of a religious, type of a situation, whether it's Catholicism, Roman Protestantism, Mormonism, things of that nature, we're familiar with the ideas of shepherds. And it's, considered a good thing to us. Oh, you have to have a good shepherd. You have to have a shepherd. And, Jesus, plastic Jesus, is called the good shepherd. So this whole idea of shepherd is beat into us, and we accept it. And I just was thinking last night, and I don't think we've talked about this before in any great detail, but who came up with this idea of shepherds, and who needs a shepherd? Well, the fact of the matter is that the only thing that needs a shepherd is a sheep. So if you need a shepherd, it must mean you're sheep. Do you want to be sheep? Oh, we want a good shepherd. Why? Are you a sheep? Oh, we want a faithful shepherd. Why are you a sheep? Oh, we want a learned shepherd. Why are you a sheep? What if shepherds are bad? What if you shouldn't be a sheep? Ponder that for just a moment. And think about what shepherds do. Okay, what does a shepherd do? Oh, a shepherd watches over his flock. Really? And what does that watching over consist of? Well, it consists of a shepherd keeps sheep in an enclosed area. A shepherd keeps sheep in an enclosed area. Sheep pen. That's why they're called pens, because shepherds keep sheep in enclosures. Think about that. Do you want to be kept in an enclosure? If you have a shepherd, you will be kept in an enclosure. You are denied freedom. You are denied egress and ingress. A shepherd keeps you within an enclosure. Let's just stop there. What else does a shepherd do? A shepherd enforces group behavior. If a shepherd says go here, you go here. If a shepherd says go there, you go there. And if you don't, he sends a ferocious, biting, snapping dog to force you where to go. I'm thinking about a roaring lion seeking whom he may devour, going around, making sure the sheep listen to the shepherd. So shepherds keep sheep in enclosures. Shepherds enforce group behavior. And what does the shepherd do to the sheep that decides to go on his or her own way? What do they do? We've always thought this was romantic and nice and wonderful, but think about it. Here is your flock being contained within an enclosure by a shepherd, being under enforced group behavior. And then one sheep, she decides, you know what? I'm done. I'm going to leave this. What does the shepherd do? The shepherd leaves the 99 and goes and gets the one that has gone astray. We think, oh, isn't that nice? Isn't that wonderful? Is it? Why would the shepherd leave the 99 and go get the one that went astray? Oh, well, because he loves it so much. Really? He loves one more than he loves 99? Here's the reality, folks. The 99 are in their enclosure. They're in groupthink. They're like the elephant tied to a stake in the ground with a piece of twine that he could easily break. They're group thought. They're conditioned. They are Stockholm syndromed up. And they're no danger, the 90 and 9. They're not going anywhere. They're not doing anything. They'll be there right when he gets back. But that one that goes astray, that one has decided, you know what? The hell with this. That one has decided, I am out of here. That one has decided, I'm done. And you know what? That one who's left, as soon as he sees some other sheep, what's he going to do? He's going to tell them, look, man, this is bogus. And the old meme, I'm telling you the dog and the man are working together. They'll tell him it's bogus. We need to get out of this sheep shepherd mentality. So the reason why the shepherd seeks the lost sheep is because the lost sheep is a whistleblower who's going to blow the whole game. Doesn't mean he loves him. It means he hunts him. He hunts him. And he hunts him until he finds him and brings him back. He hunts him. You know what? Let's I didn't even think about doing this, and I may make myself look silly, but let's take a look anyway. Let's look and see what he seeks the 90 and 9, the sheep that has gone astray. Let's look that away. The sheep that goes astray. Or the sheep that gets lost. How about that? The sheep that got lost. The sheep, the parable of the sheep. Luke 15. So let's go to Luke 15. I'm going to get another Bible hub here. Luke 15. Let's go to, not New King James. Let's go to King James Version. Let's go over here to Luke chapter 15. And let's see what he did with this sheep. The parable of the lost sheep. And he goes after that which is lost. Let's look at verse number 4. See right here? If he does lose one of them, he leaves the 90 and 9 in the wilderness and goes after that one which is lost. So let's see what this says in the original Greek. Might not say anything. Might be very, very interesting. So let's see. All right. So, what man of you, having 100 sheep and having lost one of them, what does having lost mean? To destroy, to lose, to perish, one going into death. What do you, oh, check this out. What if he has one sheep that goes away from? One sheep that goes away permanently. Well, that's interesting. So what if one of you has a sheep that goes away permanently? What does he do? He leaves the 90 and 9 and he goes after. He travels, journey, he transports, he goes away after. I was looking for something. Pursue, a journey, to pursue. Well, I was looking for it to say depart, go for. I was looking for it to say hunt, but it does allude to pursue. But he pursues or goes after. Pursues, let's see, goes after. Let's see what after means. He goes after it. He pursues after it. Well, we can't really say that he's hunting it, but the possibility is there, and he goes after it until he finds it. What does find mean? Till he discovers where it is, till he finds it. So we could say it doesn't blow what I was saying, but it doesn't support what I was saying either. So the shepherd, if he has 90 and 9, he goes after the one that decides to go astray. It's obvious the sheep decided to go away on its own, and he pursued after it. So that's what happens if you try to leave. They pursue after you. And anybody remember what a shepherd carries around? Carries on a great big club. Oh, it's just to gently, no, it's a BAM! It's not to just gently lead sheep here and there. It's a BAM! You get out of line, BAM! You go too far one way, BAM! You go too far the other way, BAM! It's a staff. He beats the hell out of sheep with it. So a shepherd keeps sheep in an enclosure, enforces groupthink, enforces that you must stay, and if you do leave, he chases you down. He carries a club to beat the hell out of you. And what does he always do? He always tries to scare you about wolves. They try to inject a spirit of fear. And fear is not from the gods. Fear is not from the Elohim. And why is a shepherd keeping sheep? Because he loves sheep. He likes to pet their frilly little bodies. Because he just loves how cute their little noses are. Because he loves their little ears and their pretty little eyes. No. Why does a shepherd keep sheep? Number one, to make merchandise of them. So he can shear their wool and profit from it. So he can keep you working your, almost said a bad word, job and profit from you. And what does he do to some of the others of the sheep? He kills them and eats them. A shepherd's favorite meal is lamb. What sheep? What do you think shepherd's pie is? So these are all things that a shepherd does. And you silly Christian people, and some of you even, you silly people that have come out of Christianity, oh, a shepherd, I want a shepherd, I want to be a good shepherd, I want to have a good shepherd, I just want to have a shepherd. You silly, stupid sheep. Come on, man. And I want to close with this. Let's take a look at, bam, Zechariah 11. Woe to the idle shepherd. Well, no, Jeff, you understand? That's just an idle shepherd. Idle, like he's idle. He doesn't do what he's supposed to do. He doesn't help what he's supposed to do. He's an idle shepherd. He's not a good shepherd. Are you stupid or are you lying? That's my question. Look at the word. Idle. What does that mean? I-D-O-L. Doesn't mean lazy. It means idle, as in a freaking idol. Word number 457. Idols. 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 So what's he saying? Woe to idle shepherds. What's a shepherd? It's a shepherd. A pastor. A shepherd. What are idols? Idols are things that we worship. Idols are things that come between us and God. Zechariah the prophet has just told us that shepherds are idols. Shepherds are idols. And woe unto you. Woe unto you that follows a shepherd. You'll be dried up. Your right arm or your strength will be weakened. Your eye or your understanding will also be plucked out or weakened as well. Your eye will be darkened. If you follow a shepherd, you are following an idol. And you're going to be caged, chased, made merchandise of, forced into groupthink. You can follow a shepherd, or you can unindoctrinate yourself.